Lanciola in the Florentine Hills, Tuscany, Italy. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Now, you are here representing the wines of Lanciola. Tell us a little about Lanciola and what you do over there outside Florence.
Lanciola is a historical winery. It is located 5 kilometers from the historical center of Florence. It used to belong to a noble family that owned the land, and they were the first to actually plant vineyards and olive trees. It dates back to the 14th century, and what the winery is doing is we are maintaining their coat of arms, which Ricci actually means hedgehogs, and this is what you will see on the label. So this is kind of the trademark that distinguishes us from other wineries. This wine that we have here today is Colli Fiorentini, which actually means Florentine Hills. And you'll see that because it's part of a consortium. It's a very small consortium of Consorzio di Firenze. And we are we're actually 5 wineries in this region, so it's a very small sub-region right outside the Chianti Classico.
Now, how would you describe the differences between the Chiantis that are grown in the smaller region and those of probably more well-known Chianti regions such as Classico or Rufino?
Honestly, it's a matter of politics more than anything else, because the grapes are of excellent quality. Clearly, the Chianti Classico is an area that has been confined by 2 rivers and the mountain ranges, so that's an area per se. And then everything outside the Chianti Classico is a sub-region. So there's the Colli Fiorentini, which is right above the Greve River. There's the Colli Senesi, which is right below the Pesa River. Colli Aretini, which is in the Arezzo area. So it's not a matter of quality per se of the land, although you have to be fortunate in order to have the land, the right soil, the right solar exposition, and the right altitude to make good wines. But Chianti is home of the of Sangiovese grape, so it's bound to be in the Chianti region.
Now, Sangiovese, usually when it's made into wine, has a certain inherent astringency and tightness. It kind of grabs you by the some things when it gets in the palate. Although I noticed with your wine, the one that we're tasting today, it's actually very, very approachable and quite soft, very, very elegant, and very feminine as well. How does that come about? Is that through vinification? Is that through blending?
Well, it's true that the Sangiovese is an astringent and rugged grape, but it's also a grape full of fruit, especially the cherry prevails, the violet as well. It's a wine that what we're doing is we're trying to remove that ruggedness or tame that ruggedness using a 10% of complementary grapes, which are mainly Canaiolo, Colorino, which are indigenous grapes. In some vintages we have used international varieties, but we're going back to the basics, to tradition. The Sangiovese is a grape that dates back to the Etruscan time. So bearing that in mind, if you remember or if you recall from historical readings, the Etruscans used to eat wild boar, pheasant, deer meat, so they needed a beverage that would cleanse the palate, and that's actually what the Sangiovese is doing. It cleanses the palate, it prepares the mouth for another bite of what you're having. So clearly Sangiovese or the Chianti is a food wine.
This bottle here, it's very well priced. I believe it comes in for a licensee around $15.95. And it's so approachable on the palate. What would you, when you were back home, be having this wine to accompany?
This wine is excellent with cheese. Of course, pecorino cheese is very typical in Tuscany. Also with Parmigiano Reggiano, which is from Emilia-Romagna, which is the region right above Toscana. I would have this with prosciutto, with ham, with a pasta and tomato sauce, because you want foods that are a bit greasy in order to complement the ruggedness of this Chianti. Something that allows you to cleanse the palate and then prepare it for another bite.
Well, I have to say, I really enjoyed tasting your Chianti this early in the morning. It was quite delightful, actually. Thank you very much for joining us at the Revolution today, and we look forward to catching up with you at some point in the future.
Great, thank you. If you keep in mind, we start drinking at around 9:30 in the morning, so that's okay.
Excellent, excellent. Take care.
Thank you.